Located on the northeastern coast of Spain is the city of Barcelona, known for its stunning architecture. But from above, Barcelona looks almost drawn by hand. These perfect squares? Why? Well, Barcelona didn't always look this orderly. For centuries, it was cramped inside medieval walls. The city needed room to live, not just survive. It needed to expand, fast. We must first understand how they were built. For that, let's go back to the 1800s. The city council arranged a competition to design its expansion. And surprisingly, the solution came from a civil engineer. His name was Ildefons Cerdà. He wrote the book, The General Theory of Urbanization. He was an active member of the city council. He had an obsessive interest in how ordinary people moved through their daily lives. He dedicatedly studied the living conditions of the working class. His conclusions identified a relationship between class and space. He concluded 6 cubic meters of space was needed per person. At the moment, it was only 0.9. Cerdà proposed a grid of equal-sized blocks that could expand endlessly outward. Wide streets to keep the air moving. Low, uniform building heights to give every home sunlight. The design wasn't just about order, it was social reform, using geometry to improve daily life. People call them squares, but they aren't. Each corner is cut diagonally, creating an octagonal shape. Cerdà did this for practical reasons. A normal 90-degree corner creates a pinch point. A chamfer creates a small plaza of movement. Think of Cerdà's plan as a beautifully balanced recipe, and then imagine the cooks ignoring half the instructions. He wanted each block to feel open and breathable. 2 sides built, 2 sides open. A big courtyard in the middle filled with gardens and shared green space. And buildings capped at around 16 meters, so sunlight could reach everyone. But once, the plan hit the real world. Money and pressure doomed it. Developers weren't interested in building only half a block. They wanted to use every side because every side meant more apartments to sell. So instead of 2 sides, most blocks were eventually built on all 4 sides, turning what was supposed to be green into a solid box. What was meant to be airy and green slowly got filled. Then the height crept up. Where Cerdà had imagined 16 meters, developers pushed toward 20 meters and sometimes more. That's extra floors, extra people, extra weight on a system designed for light and air. So even though every block still looks like Cerdà's perfect octagon from above, same shape, same grid, the soul of the plan changed. The blocks got denser, the courtyards got tighter. The open breathing space he imagined became a closed ring of buildings. Jumping back to today, the grid makes the city walkable, bright, and easy to navigate. Superblocks are Barcelona's attempt to finish what Cerdà started, almost like picking up a blueprint from the 1800s and finally building the city he imagined. After decades of cars dominating the streets, Barcelona realized something. The Eixample grid, an endless pattern of perfect squares, contains space that can be rewritten. A superblock is the city's way of flipping the script. Picture 9 regular blocks, the classic 3x3 of the Eixample, treated as a single massive neighborhood unit. Inside this zone, cars disappear. Traffic is pushed out to the perimeter, like water redirected around an island. Step inside a superblock and it feels like someone cracked open the concrete and let the city breathe again. A design sketched in the 19th century has quietly become a climate strategy for the 21st. The same grid that critics once mocked as too perfect, too mathematical, is now a case study on how to rescue a modern city from itself. Barcelona reveals something almost embarrassingly simple. When a city is built for people, not cars, not noise, not politics, it can bend, evolve, and meet whatever century comes next. And it leaves us with a thought that's hard to ignore. If one old blueprint can reshape the future of an entire city, what else have we already designed without realizing its power yet? Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Weird TV if you liked the video. And don't forget to comment what you'd like to watch next.